Good morning, YouTube. How are we doing on this fine morning of November 7th, 2023? There's a lot going on in the world today. I know there's a lot of scares going on, with the Palestinians and the Israelis and Iran and all that stuff. I don't normally talk about politics and all this stuff, but, I think it's time that us as a country, we finally get together and we show this government who runs the show. For too long they have been taking advantage of our hard labor, and spending our money frivolously. Have streets that have potholes in it still, and people that aren't eating, and children on the street. This is absolutely ridiculous. To live the American dream it's an impossible task. We have so much hate going on in this country that we can't even get ahead even if we wanted to. So it's time for us to get our heads out of our asses and start holding our politicians and our government accountable for the actions of what they're doing to this country. I mean, $5 for a loaf of bread is for goddamn ridiculous. Sorry for my language, but I'm frustrated. Carton of eggs used to be $1. Now it's $4. This is... I got a 2002 Mercedes-Benz that I can't even fix. And I make decent money. It's just not enough. I don't have enough money to fix this car because it goes to bills and it goes to food and it goes to the mortgage, and I'm only paying half of the mortgage. Said in a previous video that, me and my buddy bought a house together and we're still, struggling, and that's two income household, full-time work, and this is, it's appalling. And these guys are going to want us to fight a war for them, send us over, sacrifice ourselves for their fucking money hungriness. Damn that, dude. Damn that. We should draft them, send them the fuck over, let them fight this war. It's their goddamn war. And you can call me selfish all you want, but you know what? It's about time that the Americans come first, not these fucking politicians. Not other countries. I mean, I feel for these other countries, and I feel bad that, there's people dying that shouldn't be dying, like innocent people, but we can't even take care of our own, let alone someone else. And it has to start somewhere. We have to start at home. We have to make ourselves better in order to make the world better. And if you listen to, Jordan Peterson, he is a prime example, and I'm not an advocate for, promoting Jordan Peterson or anything, but I listen to his content and I find it, interesting. And, self-accountability is a big thing, and we got to stop blaming everybody else for the problems that we have, because it's at the end of the day, you can blame whoever you want, but the problems are still going to be there. We have to fix them. We can't complain about it. We have to go ahead and we have to do the right thing. We have to be there for thy neighbor, and help when we can. And but we have to be able to be in the right mindset to do that. I'm just watching all these videos on TikTok and on YouTube, and it's just like bashing after bashing, the liberals against the conservatives, the Republicans against the Democrats. It's like, you guys are all crooks, all of you, and you're just diverting our attention from one thing to another, and nothing's being done about it. I see liberals complaining about Donald Trump not being held accountable, and I see conservatives about Joe Biden not being accountable, and it's all facts. Nobody Us, the people, is what we need to make these politicians realize that they are not above the law. They are not above the American people. The American people are supposed to run themselves. And we've lost that at some point. And I don't know whether it was 9/11, 2001, or earlier. I mean, I would have to assume it was probably a little earlier, but I digress. But we have to take control, guys. We do. Because it's sad. Our mental health for men and women is going down. We have women hating men now and men hating women. And this was not like this ever in our history. And it wasn't. But men are losing kids and everything they have. And, you have select women that are abusing the system and having men's kids taken away for false allegations, and they're not being held accountable. And I'm not saying that there are innocent men out there, because there are some ugly ass men out there that do some terrible shit, and they should be held accountable as well on an individual day-by-day case, not a generalization of all men and a generalization of all women, because that's naive. That's just a naive way of looking at things, and we gotta get our heads out of our asses, guys. We do. It's sad. It's sad to see that we might not have a world to live on with the amount of hate and destruction that is going on in this world. The biggest disease to this planet is humans. It really is. We kill ourselves for sport and for money, for power, not to survive. I see a lot of people use the animal kingdom as examples a lot of the time, but you know what? All you people that use that as an example, drop yourself in the safari with nothing, and let's see how hungry you go when you decide not to kill somebody. I guarantee that, or kill an animal. Not somebody, an animal. I apologize for that. But we have to survive, and we have to do it the right way. And this government's shoving electric vehicles down our throats. It's just as bad, if not worse, to have an electric vehicle. Electric vehicle. You ask me why? Well, for starters, the lithium batteries. They have no way of putting out fires for a lithium battery, and they spontaneously combust for no rhyme or reason. They just go up. They don't tell you that. You got to dig for that. Not to mention they're using crude oil to make the things. To mine. And you're losing on less mileage than you are gasoline. I don't know. I'm ranting a little bit. It's just, I'm sad, heartbroken, because this country, before I became an adult, the American dream was possible. But now it's not. I've seen a lot of people say, the reason why it's called a dream is because you have to be asleep to believe it. We could be that again. But we need the people, we need us, to take back control of this country. That's what we need. We need to stop hating each other and put our anger to use, to good use, to take control of our government again. Because you know what? They are never going to help us. Ever in a million years. They're going to look out for number one, and they're going to fill their pockets. Despite what they say, it's a one-way road, and it's backstabbing, and it's cruel. To be a mechanic You know, I'm a mechanic. I work for Volkswagen, and people could make decent money being a mechanic. And now it's, at least for me, I'm struggling. You know, because flat rate is just too inconsistent. You know, you have money, you have people that will buy things, and that's you know, it's essentially, it's almost like commission. If people don't buy, I don't make money. And how am I supposed to support my beautiful wife and my beautiful daughter? You know, and I don't mind busting my ass. I don't. I've been doing it since I was 18, 17 years old. You know, but it shouldn't be this hard. You know, we're supposed to be the land of the free and the land of the opportunity, but we're not. It's all on who you know now. You know, I don't know. I think it's something that we all should just take a look in the mirror and figure out what we can do to make this country better. You know, and I'm not promoting violence by any means, but, you know, an example would be, if everybody in this country stopped working, all the blue collar people stopped going to work, then they'd have no money to spend because we ain't making them money. I know that's a very hard fact and hard thing to convince people, but I think that's the way we take control. You know, I never would have thought in a million years I'd be making a video like this, or even making videos, period. You know, I was always just like to watch, but, you know, all this stuff I'm watching is just, it's sad, it's disheartening. You know, so I hope everybody has a good day, and, you know, let me know your thoughts and your comments on everything. Hit the like and subscribe button. You know, if you want to see more content like this, the truth, this is from a guy who's in middle of the road politics, just trying to do the right thing, who loves his family, who works hard, and wants to succeed. That's all I have. Guys, have a nice day.